Oh, you tried to catch me dancing, but I expected it, Jacob. That was a nice intro.
He was on the front foot.
Welcome back to West Ham on Official. For God's sake, you messed up my really nice planned intro now.
You messed up your really
Right, let's
nice
start again.
intro.
Let's start again. West Ham United take the trip to Selhurst Park tomorrow for one of the final fixtures in the festive period in the Premier League. Tuchel's moaning, Klopp's moaning, but we carry on as we are trying to get back onto a run of form as we head into FA Cup and all of that jazz in a couple of weeks' time. Welcome back to West Ham Official. I hope you are. Oh, well, this is the match preview for Crystal Palace versus West Ham, taking place at Selhurst Park at 5:30 on Saturday Night Football tomorrow evening. Before we get into anything, our COVID-stricken Mike is here. Mike, you're still fighting strong as Franco starts coughing. Brilliant.
Sorry, mate. I didn't realise it'd go that far.
What have you done to me? Now I can't get to the game tomorrow.
No, mate, I'm on the right side of it. I'm beating it down, and hopefully a few whiskies will drain it later.
Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. And I'm joined by Adam, who I saw at Watford, and I've got the pleasure of seeing at some point tomorrow.
I know it's going to be exciting for you, Jake. I know it's always a hit. On the bright side, at least you're not seeing someone like that Muppet Charlie Walsh. Oh man, I don't think he's allowed to be around children, though. If I'm honest with you, Jake, so you do better by seeing me.
Right, swiftly moving on. Dylan, hope you are well. No, haven't seen you for. I hope you are. Evening all from South Australia at 5 a.m. on New Year's Day 2022. So I can now say Happy New Year and come on yours. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
Hope everything is well. West Ham Lions, hope you well. Kent, hope you well. Everybody's saying hello. I thought Adam was doing the show for a moment. I wouldn't let that car crash actually happen on here. That's for sure.
Everyone likes to watch a car crash, though, Jake. So, I mean, it might give you more viewers.
Right, before we get started, we are 2 subscribers off 2,050. So we've got a special message from Mike's brother.
Hi everyone, David Moyes here, just checking in to say make sure you subscribe to West Ham Unofficial on YouTube.
Well done, brother. Hey, great
that
work.
Was amazing. His mouth moved in time and everything. That was genius.
Couple more, we're getting out.
Yeah, well, what can I say? It's what I do. But before we get into it, make sure to check out our channel sponsors, SRM, Carver and Son, whilst we let people get in the chat. Our fantastic channel sponsor here on West Ham Unofficial are SRM, Carver and Son. SRM, Carver and Son provides crushing, screening and aggregate recycling services across southern England. If you'd like to find out more information on SRM, please click the link in the description down below to check out more information on their website. Thank you very much to SRM, Carver and Son for sponsoring West Ham Unofficial, and come on, your irons. Right, to stop the rambling, we'll go to Mike first. Mike, how are you feeling for tomorrow's game?
Yeah, I think we'll be okay, mate. I mean, that little bit of lift we got from the Watford game should take us through this one. I think Palace been a bit up and down, 3-0 win, the 3-0 defeat. A tough game for sure, but hey, hopefully that's buoyed the lads up, it's G'd them up a little bit, and we can go there and get a result tomorrow.
Exactly, yeah. Adam, I mean, you were there at Watford. It was a fantastic day. I mean, we all thought, here we go again on the 5th minute when we were 1-0 down. But you know, it was in the end a very good comeback, and in the end a comfortable 3 points as we try and move that confidence on to Selhurst Park tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I am a little bit nervous, and I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I'd like to be confident, but I feel like every time I go to a match feeling confident, we lose. So I'm just making myself not be confident because I don't want to jinx it.
So just to cast your minds back, I mean, if you haven't watched the vlog from Watford, go and watch it. It was a good one, that's for sure. And Adam predicted us in the Southampton game a 4-0 win. We lost. He predicted a 3-1 Watford win, and we won. So we'll get your prediction later on, Adam. But there's something going on here. But whilst we let you all ponder on that, let's have a look at some comments. Give Adam a quiz. He can't even run that. Forever blowing bubbles. Hope you are high, and I see the West Ham vs Norwich fixture is now on Wednesday. January I think it's the 13th or something. So 3 home games in a row. Wow. There we go. 3 home games in a row. Shawnee G, hope you are well. You're old enough to be sponsored by Well, everyone else and their mother are being sponsored by Manscaped, so it looks like Adam needs it. But
even my podcast, they wanted to sponsor us. So rest in peace, that podcast.
Well, we've got mugs. You haven't got mugs, have you? Well,
no, you've got mugs. You're roasting it, Jake. Hey!
Hey, well done. January the 12th, that's it. Let's have a look here. 2-1 Benny scored 3 goals to the AFCON. Oh, that would be nice. But in terms of Crystal Palace, Mike, they've been very up and down, as Adam said. Patrick Vieira's took charge, and we didn't quite know what to expect, but they've looked like a decent side on their day, and they gave us a good run around in the London Stadium back in September.
Yeah, that game, to be fair, they more than deserved the draw that day. Gallagher was the man to stop, and we couldn't stop him. He scored 2, and he had the better of Rice that day. Let's hope it turns around the other way this time. Declan's had a little bit of a rest. Yeah, it's a tough game. It really is a tough game. Vieira's done a great job there, really. I don't think they've won that many, but they haven't lost many. They put a lot of draws together. So at the end of the day, it wouldn't be the worst result if we went there and got a point, to be honest. I think Vieira's done a good job there. He really has stiffened them up. Yeah, they've always been a difficult team to beat, but they're scoring goals as well.
Yeah, they are, and they're a very Adam. They're a very deadly side when they get to it. I believe Kent will say. I do believe that Patrick Vieira is not going to be involved, and he has got COVID, and I believe Gallagher's got COVID as well. So we might. I don't know. Somebody said that. I don't know whether it's true. Somebody will either confirm or deny that in the chat for me. Thank you very much. But they've got some deadly players. But they're yet again they're a very beatable side when we're on our day, I think.
Yeah, I think so. We tend to historically do well against them. And I feel like as well, we also tend to, if we score a wonder goal, it likes to be against Crystal Palace as well. So maybe finally Declan Rice's 40-yard thunderboot will finally be, maybe Palace will be the game he gets his goal.
Yeah. Well, who knows? I'm just having a look and seeing if there are, because Crystal Palace has got an article out for team news. I'm just having a look to see whether they are. It says Palace are continuing as if Patrick Vieira was still in the room as the manager continues his self-isolation period. Okay, so Patrick Vieira will not be on the sideline, his mate will. But Zaha is available. We do know that. Wrong comment. We do know that for sure. Everybody talk about the Ashes. I don't really want to talk about that, but carry on your conversation. Any transfer news? I mean, it's silly season. You could talk about 3 hours about just the transfer rumours, and that hasn't even started yet. So there will be plenty of videos talking about transfers when it opens tomorrow. Obviously not one to our Happy New Year. Going to be a physical game tomorrow. Hopefully we can get Crowd, Rice and Soucek to stop them bullying our midfield. A lot of people are mentioning we need to compact that midfield, Mike. And could you see this game for Alex Crowd to start?
It's a shake for me. I don't know. Moyes, he's not sure about Crowd, was he? For sure. He's only brought him on for a few seconds of Premier League football. He's played him in the European games, but this might be a game for him. I agree with that. I'd like to see him. We seem to have got this problem with. It's not a problem because obviously we've been doing well with Soucek and Rice. I mean, running up to this, everyone's saying, when Rice and Soucek gets forward and he's more natural at scoring goals than Rice. But Rice, he wants to add this to his game and they both can't get forward. Well, maybe Krol's the answer to that problem. To stick him in there and tell him to sit in, and then take it in turns for the other one of those two to go and attack the box. It could be the answer to it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I said to Nicky on my fan cam after the game. And it's the fact that we look at it and The issue that David Moyes has now got, Adam, is Souček was a completely different player. He was excellent. He was excellent against Watford, and we haven't seen that Thomas Souček this season because Declan Rice has been getting forward. So do we now restrict Declan Rice and tell him to sit in that holding role like he has been for England, or do we just say, you know what, at the expense of Thomas Souček, let's just let a world-class player like Declan Rice do his stuff? Before I get your answer on that, I would like to say, Hugh, thank you, Shiny G, for becoming part of the members club. Thank you very much, Shiny G. I will check in a second which tier you have entered when I have a little look here. But thank you very much for becoming a member of the channel. But Adam, over to you.
Another thing to think about is that, first of all, Souček all season has not been on form because of the position. But like you said, Jake, last game, he had a blinder. He really did play so well. And I'm hoping that confidence from a great performance against Watford will maybe take him in to this game on a little bit more form. Because there really is no reason why Rice and Souček can't work together to just take it in turns. You know, there really isn't, because last season, yes, Rice didn't get up quite so much, but as long as they work together, there really isn't a reason they can't share that job. There's nothing stopping them at all. It just takes communication and I think a bit of confidence. So it'll be very interesting tomorrow to see how Souček plays. But I think both Rice and Souček are undroppable from the side, and we need to find a way to make it work.
Exactly, and Crowd could be that answer, dropping from the Fab Four, perhaps down to, you know, the Fab Three. I mean, it doesn't quite have the same ring to it, but
I don't like that. I think, and I only don't like that in the same way that, you know, last season when Moyes wanted to let Mark Noble play some games of football, you know, simply it makes us way too defensive. You know, we've got two defensive players, two centre defensive midfielders, and I really would not like to watch us play with three of them because it just become boring football. You know, we don't want to watch that.
But if it solves the problems, it solves the problems. But if you would like to become part of the West Ham Official Members Club, you can by clicking the link that is in the chat now. If you'd like to join many others, and of course Shiny G in the club. For that, the link is in the chat. Let's take some of your comments then in the Badge Club. Indeed, thank you very much. It's all very well Rice to be attacking and taking the ball forward, but in the Premier League, there's been virtually no end product from his forays. Exactly, and this is what I think I said to Stay on the West Ham network a couple of nights ago, and is Declan Rice, Mike, isn't being as effective as Thomas Souček in that position. Declan Rice has scored one Premier League goal this season. Thomas Souček scored 10 last season. We're halfway through, so at this rate, Declan Rice is going to score 2 Premier League goals compared to Thomas Souček's 10 in that position.
Mate, Souček is more of a natural attack in the box. You know, that ball, you know, he saw that ball. Bowen was great pass. But he saw that ball coming. I don't think Rice sees that ball coming. Souček is more of a natural attack in the box, you know, in the air and on the deck. So I think Rice, he is trying to adapt his game and make forays forward more, which is good. But I think he still needs to hold that midfield. And then they've got, like Adam just said, surely a little bit of understanding, you know, and then, hey, you go now. You go and break there. Because I think Declan's better at running with the ball, getting us up the pitch with running with the ball. Souček he's not that sort of player. He's attacked the box. He's a link-up player. He sees those opportunities. They're two different types of player. And they should be able to play together. And let's face it, they have, haven't they? I mean, 2021 proves it. You know, we've improved 100% with those two playing together in the middle of the park. So it's not really a major problem.
Like you hit the nail on the head, though, because here's the problem that we have is Declan Rice is great on the ball, but if Declan Rice has got the ball and running forwards, Souček then can't run in and be in the position that he's good at getting into. Yeah. They can't both do it because then there's no one back. And I think that's exactly where the problem lies. Yeah. And I think, like what people are saying in the chat right now, the obvious solution is to say, look, Declan, we know you're a potentially world-class player, but just like N'Golo Kante has done in his career, you need to see that this is your strength. Playing to this strength is not going to hamper your career. You're still going to be an England captain. You're still going to play at the highest level. This is your strength. We need you there.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Great.
People are getting their hammer of the years into the chat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a poll in, and the options are Rice, Bowen, Creswell, and my final option is going to be Craig Dawson.
Oh, I
Okay.
knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
Why would you put Championship Craig there? I mean, it literally costs us
You
a
know
goal
he
a
would miss
game.
out on it, Adam. You know.
Well, I just had to, didn't I? So you can now vote. It's pinned to the top of the comments. Who you would like to see as the hammer of the year for 2021? Get voting, and we will look at that for the end of the show. Also, if you become a member, you can use the best emoji in the club. It is, in fact, the Craig Dawson emoji in the live chat. If you become
That's
a member.
why I'm not a member, Jake. That's why I'm not signing up.
Oh, cheers. You don't have to use it, you know. Hopefully Rice was watching the Watford game and was reminded how much better we are as a team when Souček goes forward into the box. Shout out to the West Ham management. Souček forward, Rice holding. That's the winning ticket. Rice is stifling Souček's runs. Rice keeps wanting to get up the pitch and take his shot. Let's scroll down. 50-50 between Rice and Bowen for Hammer of the Year. Jake, you're so on it. Thank you very much. You know, people don't say that about Adam, do they? Just so on it like a car bonnet, Adam. Souček must much more effective than Rice going forward, and a goal natural scorer. I mean, I suppose in America it's not like a car bonnet. What do they call a car bonnet in
The hood.
a what?
The hood of the car.
The hood of the car.
The hood.
The hood.
Where's the Adam Franco emoji? Do you really want that? Do you really want an Adam Franco
If you mean
emoji?
an Adam Franco emoji, I'll become a member, whatever that means. I mean, I don't understand YouTube, so I don't even know what that means, but I'll do it.
Oh, well, there you go. You don't understand it. I will get that sorted if you really, really want that. That will be done by tonight.
No one wants that.
Well, it's good. Anyway, Souček could work in that 10 role. What's been our best performance and result so far this season? Right, we are running short on time, so what I'm going to do is quick fire. All I want is the result in the game. Mike.
Oh, Liverpool for sure. The best atmosphere as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam.
Oh, I don't know.
Come on, you're the one that needs to leave at 7.
Oh, no, but it's too hard. You go next. Let me think about it a bit more.
Oh, for Christ's sake. I'll go the Chelsea game then. I mean,
that's what I was thinking.
yeah, exactly. Meh. I'll tell you what, we'll move on.
On a par.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know. I don't know. I'll say Watford just because I was there and I helped buoy the team on to a
Oh, here we go. I helped the team on from the front row. Meh to the Adam Franco emoji. Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Bowen is now lifting his head and looking for options to assist to, whereas last season, once he started on a drive, he was going to get to the point to shoot no matter whether he was the shot was on or not. Exactly, that's a very good point. Bowen has been nothing
good point.
short of sensational this season. Right, everybody's getting theirs in. Leicester 4-1 win. Newcastle away. Liverpool, the Bin Dippers. So there we go. Left onion rings. What? This is what I've got to deal with. Left onion rings.
Right. Like father, like son. I mean, he makes about as much sense as you, Jacob.
Player 4-1. Put Souček more attacking central midfield and Rice stay back. Play 4-nows left wing and Bowen on right wing. We can't play 4-nows left wing. That with COVID, so Ben Rama will slot into that slot. I can imagine. One player we don't want to talk about who got himself on the score sheet for his first goal for West Ham is Nikola Vlasic. Mike, I mean, he's going to get starts now. Ben Rama, after this game, is going to the AFCON. But can you see any way of him slipping into this lineup?
He probably won't start this game, but I like him. I think there's something there. I really do. From the first game, we saw him when he come on against Southampton, wasn't it, away? When we was there. I thought Yeah, there's something about this guy. He's strong on the ball. He really is. He does hold it up very well. And he's not a big bloke. He's got a low centre of gravity, I know. But, I mean, he just needs that bit of confidence. And I just hope this goal is going to give him that confidence. And I think he deserves a run. And with Ben Rama going off to the African Cup of Nations, and his chance will come then for sure. And I just hope, you know, it gets a couple more goals and assists, and just to be a confidence thing. I think the guy's got it. There's no doubt about it. I think he's got the ability, but sometimes these guys take a long time to settle into the Premier League. The pace of it is so much quicker than what they're used to playing in. And I think he's took a time to feel his feet in it, mate.
Yeah. Oh, well, I understand. Adam left the onion rings in Watford because he decided to order some extra onion rings because it's Flash and call in spoons. He thought it was Flash and called it order some more onion rings, but he realised he had onion rings when he's got a big burger. You saw on the vlog if you watched it, seeing him getting his gut big blob round that burger. But there we go.
Adam, you know what Gert means, you know, that's Somerset for large.
Gert, what is that?
Sorry.
Sounds like something from another planet. Gert.
Yeah. Sorry. Apologies. Thank you very much, Mike. Thank you very much.
Nothing wrong with it, Jake. That's all right, mate. You just teach him the new lingo.
The people who
Just
speak
teach him the new lingo.
Exactly. Do you know my lingo? There we go. Newcastle away, my favourite away day. Yes, definitely up there, but Villa away was my favourite away day. That was brilliant. Villa away was brilliant. Vlasic, where's that coming on? Vlasic, what a class player, will get plenty more goals to finish it ahead. West Ham next year, a trophy. I think we'll end it there. A trophy. Snap bang, wallet done. Win the Europa League. We gave Pablo time. We gave Bowen time. Vlasic will get time. Hopefully, I agree. Shiny G says I was going to join for glory after Jake won next year's football content was, but the badges are just too good to wait. Here go Fredericks, the West Ham badge, Dawson, exactly.
I thought you were about to start like reeling back your choir and singing that "Shine Jesus Shine" song.
Yeah, we are Gert. Yeah, we're not massive. We are Gert.
We are Gert.
Vlasic did very well for his goal at Watford. He got himself in the right place and ghosted away from his mark. Exactly. Right then, let's go on to predictions. Mike, I'm going to come to you first.
Well, I'm not going to predict a draw, even though I'd take one. I'm going to predict a 2-1 to West Ham.
Yes, I like it. Adam?
I'm going to predict 2-2. Desmond.
So we're going to lose. Did
I predict to lose or did I predict to draw?
Well, so you predicted to lose against Watford and we won. You predicted a loss against Watford and we won, so predict a loss again.
Fine, I predict we're going to lose 3-0.
There we go.
And if it happens, it's your fault, Jake. It's your fault. And I'll find you in the ground. Although, talking of which, Mike, can you believe this? So, my seat right behind the goal.
Oh, here we go.
3 empty seats next to me. Right next to me. Very second row. So, I go up to Jake and I was like, hey, Jake, you're only little. You can't probably see from back here. Would you like to come and stand come at the front? He's like, no, we're all going to just stay here. All right, fine. Can you believe it? Unreal.
It was a good view. It was good up there. It was good. We had the lads. We had the lads.
Disrespectful, if you ask me.
Oh, well, that's you, isn't it? Desmond, 2-2. 1-1, 1-1.
Desmond,
1-1,
2-2.
1-1, 3-2. Fish and chips at 1. Yeah, fish and chips by the stadium, Adam, at 1. Be there.
1?
Yes, 1.
Don't kick off till 5:30.
No,
I've learned my lesson getting there early. That I was not in a good place the next morning.
Wasted.
I have not been that sick in a morning for many a year.
Well, that was your fault. Well, that was your fault, wasn't it, for drinking so much alcohol? I told you to stop drinking, and you kept on drinking. You wanted Jaeger bombs, you wanted Jaeger bombs in spoons, and I told you no, we're going, and then you managed to get yourself into a living off license to buy some more.
Yeah, it was a problem. It won't happen again, Dad.
Good. Dobby 3-1, Bone at the double, and Antonio. Win. Benny first up, Patrick. We can definitely beat Palace. Moyes will be after a win only. Exactly right. The final thing is a predicted lineup. Not much to ask for. So, Adam, to you first. Predicted lineup.
I would think probably exactly the same as against Watford, but
No, we
Rice.
go somebody in goal first. That's how these things work.
All right, so Fabianski. I was going to be pedantic and say, all right, then what? Johnson, Diop, hopefully Kevin Nolan, anybody else next to Diop.
Get on with it.
And then obviously Soufal, Rice. I've forgotten all of our players. Souček. I know, I'm joking. And then obviously I'm sure it'll be Benrahma, Bowen, Antonio, and I almost want to say Vlasic though. I almost want to say that maybe, although let's be honest, it's David Moyes. It will somehow be, I don't know how, Masuaku in the starting 11 somehow. If that's my prediction, I'm predicting that Masuaku will somehow be in the starting 11. If it's what I want, it's Masuaku to be nowhere near
the problem with that is, Adam, you could be right, because didn't Johnson limp off at the end?
That's what I was going to say. But one thing though,
that could be the lineup: Johnson out and Masuaku in. But
one little bit of positive though that I just want to cut in. Sorry, Mike. Is at the end when all the players came over, he did jog over like quite violently and give his shot, and he didn't look like he was in that much pain, but that could mean nothing. But Mike, your predicted lineup?
Well, he's obviously he's coming back from an injury, isn't he? So there's obviously something there, and he felt it a bit, and luckily they got him off. So I hope he starts, and if he does, I have Fabianski in goal. Him and Soufal as the two fullbacks, Diop and Dawson, Rice and Souček. I don't think he'll bring Corral in really, although I'd like to see him have a run. He'll probably go with Lanzini, Bowen, Antonio, and Benrahma for his last game for a while. See,
there we go. That's how you do it. Adam. Right, we're going to end the poll and see our final results of the Hammer of the Year for 2021 on West Ham Unofficial. Obviously, this is what it's going to be. So let's have a look at some of your predicted lineups. 4-2-3-1, Fabianski in goal, back four of Soufal, Diop, Dawson and Johnson, two in the middle of Souček and Rice, three are Bowen, Vlasic and Benrahma sitting just behind Mikel Antonio. Let's have a look here. Moyes will go same lineup, but Rice in for Noble. There we are. Right, let's have a look at this poll then. So, 23 votes. Taking up 47% of the vote is Jared Bowen. Taking up 34% of the vote is Declan Rice, and taking up a whole 13% of 23 votes.
That's three morons.
The one. See, I can't even vote, so it's not so it's actually three people. The one, the only, Craig Dawson.
Should be ashamed of yourselves, people in the chat.
We love you. No,
No, Antonio.
Hey! Right, we're going to leave it there. Thank you for harsh on Creswell with only 4%.
I think it was harsh that you even included him, really.
Thank you very much for watching. Adam, I'll see you tomorrow. Mike, recover well, my guy, and I'll catch you soon. We'll catch you.
Have a great day tomorrow, lads, and Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year. And there'll be no match day coverage tomorrow because hopefully, touch wood, we will be there. We will see you for the match day vlog, which will be, what's the day after? Is it Saturday or Sunday? I don't know. Sunday, something like that. Sunday morning for the match day vlog, which will at some point, unfortunately, involve Adam Frankel. So, I'm sorry. Thank you very much. Come on, you irons, and we will catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye. And let's just have our final message.
Hi everyone, David Moyes here, just checking in to say make sure you subscribe to West Ham Unofficial on YouTube.